Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Kyle. Today I'm filming on my iPhone because I left my camera at work. But first, let's go over my Publix haul. This cost $42.79. I'm going to show you everything I got and then what we're cooking tonight. It's in the title, you already know. So on the produce side of things, we have Organic Girls, Super Greens. We have the Tomato Trinity, which I like for topping the salad. Grape tomatoes. I need grape tomatoes in my life at all times. And for our recipe, we have turkey pepperoni because I try to eat as little pork as possible. It's the Islam growing in me. These were BOGO. I really like Italian ice. We're gonna see if these make me break out. I've been worrying about how much calcium I get lately. Shiny teeth that glisten. So I wanted to get some yogurt, and this is organic yogurt. They're tubes made for kids, but still good tubes. There are 8 in this pack, and I'm gonna try to have one of these before I go to work as a breakfast. Irish butter. I know that this is not the cheapest butter, but the flavor of it is so much better than that other standard butter. I can't think of the name. I wanna say it's like Land O'Lakes or Lake of Land or something, but way better butter than all of the others. Garlic for the recipe. And bread, because I need buns. I'm starting to need buns at all times because I be eating chicken patty sandwiches and I have burgers that I'm gonna grill at some point. So buns are always good. These are Publix branded. It's so hard to find buns that are not full of awful additives. If you have any suggestions, put them down below. Today we're gonna be using my bread making machine to make pizza dough, and also be using cheese that I have left over and canned pizza sauce. So it's like a third homemade, but technically I'm making at home, so it's all homemade, right?
It's going so well, hasn't it?
A lot of people say that you want to let your dough ferment for a long time, but honestly, every time I've made pizza dough in this bread maker, it's came out top. So I'm gonna show you guys how I make my pizza dough in the bread maker. It does take about an hour and a half, but I'll make a little salad in the meantime because my tummy wants food. So let's get started on the dough. So in this order, 3/4 cup of warm water, 1 tablespoon of oil, 1 tablespoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, but I like to use black garlic salt. It actually tastes really different and good. 1 tablespoon of dry milk, 2 cups of bread flour, and 1, 2, and 3/4 cup of bread machine yeast. And now I'm just gonna set my bread machine to leaven dough, which is menu item 12. An hour and 24 minutes, and start. Now this will do all the work for me. And the magic of using this and spreading it out while it's fresh is the dough is going to be nice and warm, so it's going to spread really easily and it cooks pretty quick. So in about an hour and a half, I'll see you guys then.
Hour later.
There are about 15 minutes left on the dough to be done leavening. It's looking pretty sweet, so we're gonna start getting the toppings for the pizza ready. All right, so this is pretty much it. Fresh garlic. We're gonna use the butter for the crust around the edges, do like a garlic butter kind of crust, and turkey pepperoni and cheese. I seriously need to finish this cheese, so I'll be glad to be using a bunch of it. And I'm quite sick of shredding cheese, actually, so I have something I'm gonna do. Hold on. I cut this into a section like that, probably. And I'm gonna use my Carrabba's shredder. We're gonna see how this goes. Whatever. I'm gonna switch the side because I want to use my right arm for this. There we go. I probably could do this straight onto the pizza, but I'm trying to do it beforehand, and I'll just spread it once it's all nice and shredded. This is actually working way better than using an actual shredder. I like this. Next time you see me with a 2-pound block of cheese, tell me not to buy 2 pounds of cheese. I've had this for like 2 weeks now. I'm just so thankful that it's probably packed with enough preservatives that it hasn't gone bad yet. Would the mold or the cancer kill me first? We are going for a heck load of cheese. I'm gonna get a bowl for this cheese. This is quite the mound. All right, there we go. That's better. Do people season their cheese? Like, I wonder if I should season this. That might come out good. Butter flavored cheese. That's probably enough. If we need more, I'll shred more. Next, let's get this garlic processed. The only amount of garlic I know is a load of garlic, so we'll probably use about that much, honestly. Hopefully. This is huge garlic. Elephant garlic. Like, honestly, my bad. I should have got regular sized garlic. That is a huge clove. It still smells like regular garlic though, so should be good. Should I take that out? A little core? Take the core out, might as well. This it almost doesn't smell like, actually. It almost actually doesn't smell like regular garlic. Somebody in the comments tell me, what's the difference between elephant garlic and regular garlic? Like, is this gonna taste like crap? It smells good still, and it feels like garlic, but I don't know. This is literally how I cut myself in the last Cooking with Kyle, so I'm trying to be a little bit more careful. I think I'm actually gonna mix this in with the cheese. That actually sounds like a good idea. Let's try it. Let's try it. Because then it'll be really easy to give it like an even coating of the garlic throughout the pizza. Because it'll already be even, homogeneous, homogeneous. That's what I am. Garlic cheese. Hail Mary. Going to get that much butter melted down. Literally, if my butter does not come out that color when it's melted, I don't want it. I don't know what it is about the Irish, but they know how to make butter. Gonna add in some seasoning to the butter. That was far too much, but that's okay. See, I'm trying to plan a little bit further ahead, so I'm getting all ready to go for the dough. And I think one oversight is this might start to harden up before I'm ready. I'm gonna move all of this. I'm gonna go ahead and flour up this. My parents used to use cornmeal for this, and I kind of want to get some because I think it used to be really good. And here's the dough. It's nice and warm. It's nice and, I don't know. It's good. I'm gonna start just rolling it out, pressing it out. I see this guy on TikTok who works at Papa John's, and he's really good at this. I don't think I could ever do that. All right, let's get to kneading. You gotta knead out this dough. I love when it's warm like this. It spreads so easy, and it's gonna come out really good. I know that. It always does. What is it, Budley? I am probably working this a little too fast, but it seems all right. Just gonna continue giving it nice, even spreading. Just gonna let gravity work for me here. My timer just went off for the dough. It was a little late. I wonder if you're supposed to use a rolling pin for this. Like, how would that work? Would it work? Or is that just for, like, you know, cookies and stuff? It's kind of working. I've never used it for pizza dough before. All right, I think we're pretty much reaching the limits of this dough. I don't want to stretch it too thin. I actually really like a thick crust, but this is not going to be that. I think I'll go for a larger recipe next time so I can have a bigger pizza, thicker crust. My phone died, so this has been sitting for a minute. Okay, let's get the sauce out. Sorry, so this is Don Pepino sauce. I got this for like, it was like maybe under $1 a can on Amazon. And it doesn't have really much in the way of preservatives and stuff like that in it. That's what I really liked. Tomatoes, corn oil, salt, spices, garlic powder. So it's pretty healthy for you. I don't know about healthy, but it's not gonna give you cancer. We're gonna go ahead and spread that out. I also like heavy sauce, heavy cheese. That is for me, please. The only thing about this sauce that I don't like is it's kind of sweet, and I don't know why. I'm gonna guess it's the lack of crap in it, honestly. All right, looking good. Any more in here? A little bit. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna go over with my butter mixture just so it doesn't get any closer to hardening up, which I don't think it's actually really that close even. It's not even starting to harden up. Just going for that nice crust flavor. Don't want any waste. Y'all see the lady of the video? Did y'all see the video of the lady who used like 25, 30 sticks of butter, melted them?
More butter. Don't do this. For sure, 100% do not do this.
Them all down and then cooked the pre-cooked shrimp in them. I follow the Chef Reacts guy. He's really funny. And man, that was messed up. Now it's time to go in with the cheese and garlic mixture. I'm gonna try to keep it even. Oh yeah, this will be enough cheese. Heck yeah. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be so good. And the garlic, I can feel bits of garlic in every handful. This is gonna go hard. And finally, the turkey pepperonis. No, I haven't tried this brand before. I think I tried like the Stone Gate or the Lion Gate, whatever it was called. The Boar's Head are good though. These taste damn near pork pepperoni. Budley, you're not going outside. These probably will give me heartburn though, but whatever. You know, you win some, you lose some. And just in time, the oven is done preheating, and that is ready to go in the oven. Here we go. Last time I cooked a homemade pizza, it literally took like 15 minutes, so we're just gonna keep an eye on it, really. All right, looking pretty good in here. I think We're almost done. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. It's been about 15 by now. I'm gonna give it just a bit more. And it's about time to take it out. It's about time we it up. Caroline, you divine. Look at that, bro. I think that came out good. We got some crispy pepperonis on there. I'm gonna hit it with the leftover butter that we have here, because no waste happening in this house. Oh, I'm so excited to eat this. Yeah. All right. Pizza cutter time. The magic to the pizza cutter is downwards force. Always use downwards force. All right, we're gonna let this cool. I'll let you guys know how it tastes, and that's another Cooking with Kyle. And we are officially all set and done, and I'm so excited to take a bite out of this. Of course, we have to thank God. Whatever God you believe in, or gods, we all come from the same one, so no arguing about that. But thank God we have food, and it's gonna be good. And yeah, let's try it. I don't know how to get the cheese. I'll probably just wait a little bit longer so I don't eat all the cheese all at once, but that came out very good. I think I want the dough to be a little bit less, like, I want to say, like, tough. Not chewy, but, like, tough. Which, honestly, it's kind of good because it's, like, thick and, like, doughy, and I kind of like the dough. But it came out really good. I think the garlic and cheese mixture worked really well. I've never done that before, and that was a good idea of mine. I'm so excited to tear up this pizza. Thanks for watching another Cooking with Kyle with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what you want to see me cook. Bye!